As CD in the third once said, welcome to another YouTube bonding experience. Round 3 time today, and as stated above me, we played fairly well round 1, round 2, as you guys saw. And today we have a chance to push ourselves a little bit higher up the leaderboard. So anything around that 10 mark, minus 10 mark if we can be, we are going to be happy as always. But you guys know how we do here, always smile on our face, one shot at a time, no tilt, and try to have the most fun and play the best we can. So nothing to do it but to do it, as we always say. So we are shooting from the back tees. Pin is 3, not so windy, but quite firm and quite fast. So the settings are tough, but scoreable. So we will try to be around that 10, 11. So we could be around 20th, 15, 20 on the leaderboard when it's all said and done. So without further ado, I propose we just get at it. Come on. Here we go. So almost no wind. So we are poised to hit a good shot here on the fairway without any big magic. And just like that, always feels good to get the first out of the way. I like my YouTube editor for now, yeah. He's an awesome dude. Awesome dude, no cap.
I love you. Yeah, you big guy.
Okay, so 116 into this. It's gonna fly a little bit further, so I'm gonna keep it just a little bit. Little bit de-loft to make sure we get it up there. It's gonna be a little bit long because of the fast. Hopefully the spin works. The spin works. It's not the tap-in that we wanted because of the fast tempo, but still we can score this. This is not a impossible one. It is tough though.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
As evident in the moving beads, there is a lot of break, and it's also downhill, so we have to be careful here not to push this ball down the hill too far. Oh wow, needed much more. Okay. Never had a chance, that one. Okay, so quality tap-in, but it was just too much. Like, I put it left, but I just didn't have enough, nearly not enough, so it's gone. Lucky for us, there wasn't any break coming back, so we got a safety out of it. So here again, don't suck at the game, as we say.
Just get good, honestly.
Thank you, Shotzi. Appreciate you, homie. Thanks for the gift. Oh, wow. We actually rolled down too. That's nice. That's very nice for us. Now we just gotta be nice at the game here, and we should be able to put this in. So it's definitely going downhill, so we need to take, if it's 102, 104, like 107, 109. So I'm gonna add a little bit flight into it, and then we're just gonna send it. We are just going to be sending it. The downhill lie, I presume, will give a good amount of yards. That's way too fast, so we're in trouble, but I should go right here. Nice. Okay, so we are still on the green, but second in a row where just missed my tempo. Second approach in a row where we are on the fast side, so probably a little nervous. Adrenaline is running this show now, so gotta slow down and gotta settle the nerves. 6 inches down on a 20-foot-inch putt, so once again, same thing as always. Don't suck.
Well, that might be your problem.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely lag. Okay, so now 2 approaches that we've missed. Next one, let's be on. And of course here we're firstly and foremostly going to be searching for the fairway. And we have accomplished all but a perfect shot from that. So now we are looking to maybe get 2 points here. I've heard that you sometimes get 2 points if you hit a really, really good shot. So it's going to be left and the uphill lie is going to play too. So it's going to be nasty.
It's Mr. Nasty time.
I'm going to play this a little bit to the right just to try to make sure we are not in the bunker. Now we got our tempo too. So this should go left and be really good. Even if it gets the fridge here, it's okay. Okay, the heavy rough is a little bit more. The heavy rough is a little bit more dangerous. The light rough, I mean, is a little bit more dangerous, but we can definitely generate spin into this. So. If Lauri Markkanen can do it, why not me? Shout out to Mr. Markkanen for 49 points. And Saucy, you actually called that. You called that 20 minutes from now it's gonna go in, you said, and there we go. That's a good one. Good for the mental state there. Good to hit your tempo on a tough hole like that and get the scoring going. Put 2 points on the docket. Keep moving on. Little bit fast, so it's gonna hit the tree. Now we are just putting all of our faith that it bounces right and rolls down to the hole. Voila, as the French would say. Boom. This would be huge. This is 4 and 8 are the almost unscorables here. So this would legit be huge for the program. Instead, lose it into the Wilson side piece. Boom. That's 3 points. Enjoyable for the program to score such holes that you are kind of even scared of. So we will definitely take that. Tempo again, nice little shapeage to bring it back to the middle. Even got a good bounce. Now it's still gonna get to the same left-right horror lie, but I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles on this one.
It's the way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes it doesn't. She didn't go. It's the way she goes.
Okay, so we have to take a little bit off from this, but we just can't be on the we just cannot be on danger in the bunker. We hit our tempo, we hit our line, so with this amount of shaping, this should be delicious. I will take that every and any single day of the working week. And every now and then even on a win weekend. So yeah, good to have started the scoring early on. Good to have started the scoring early on. Makes the rest of the round so much more enjoyable mentally when you don't have to be scared stiff on every single shot you take. Okay, so this is the one where we are just opting for the layup here. We didn't really find any good shots that guaranteed us that stripe of a fairway. So we will we will keep at the game plan and admit that we have changed as
I can change.
both as persons, both as a person and a gamer. We have changed,
You see, I've really matured.
and as such, we are taking 3 woods on where I actually don't even need to take a 3 wood. So. And then send it right at the stick. What a beaut. What a beaut. We'll have to putt over this little nirbler. But this is like you are, of course, always guessing when you are playing. But this is just breaking so much, so much at the middle portion that this is very tough. Wow. Looked like it's not gonna start turning, but then when the speed was low, then it started turning. So it was, in a word, fantastic. So here again, we don't really have any good great shots here. So we're gonna have to be okay with the bunker. So this is a drivable, but I've laid up here. I've tried everything, but I'm gonna leave it now in the hands of myself and the up and coming tempo to hit it and then see what happens. We are more than likely in this first front bunker or not. I accept. I accept. The fact that it actually stayed on the light stuff is even better than most. Almost turned into not bad. A little bit too fast on the tempo there, so couldn't really go straight at it. Won't complain about that turn of events there, 6 points in on the trot. We won't complain about that in no capacity whatsoever. Okay, horror story. Horror shot, horror story, but I'm feeling it, so I'm going for it. Might be a little bit too far up. Hit the red. Yes. Lucky for me, it hits the red, so it's never in danger of being too far. And this is like, if this is a little bit closer to the fringe, you can probably dream about putting this. Beautiful. Okay, the biggest blow-up part 3 has been conquered. Didn't score on it, but we were never in danger there, so we hit our tempo nicely, and then we are off to the races. So this is just ridiculously long. 632 yards, and a little bit to the wind as well. But you gotta have the testicular strength to go at it. Because if you get a decent lie here, you can try with the driver. If we can get like an 85 to 90 lie here from the flat spots here, we can try. And for some reason we get 84. Which is to say really bad. There's just no way to get over. So now we are forced. Just based on the lie, we are just forced to lay up. So we'll just take our medicine here and be hopefully on a round a full. So 88 is gonna be the golden ticket here. Put just a little bit of it. Make sure we're not in the left side bunker here. Should be decent. Should spin enough. Hopefully it doesn't spin too much. Nice. A little bit too shanky to the left and too fast, but still decent. Very, very tough hole, as has been said. Incredibly tough. The way it plays into that wind, into that yardage. It's not going to be easy ever. Of course, if you get the driver off the deck lie to 85, 95 there, you can try to accomplish the eagle putt. Side piece Wilson number 2. Looked very dangerous because it didn't start turning. But in the end, just the last beat sucked it in. So I guess that's a -6 on the front. Oh, that's a -7 on the front. Oh, boy. That was really cool. Okay, and here we're going to have to go for a weirdo partial driver. We hit it decent. All we want is to bounce right and not into the sand. But I think now we are in the sand. Okay, so now we are looking into flopping this into or splashing that into that big downhill. So this is tough now. Still salvageable, but has to be considered a tough shot now. Full backspin on. It's still gonna want to roll, but it's a-okay. Spin. Oh! But keep to the theme. No complaints about a tapping birdie.
Yeah, well, I won't argue with you there.
A little ill-advised shot of the tee box. A little ill-advised of the tee box. But hey, we don't complain about tapping birdies because that was one fantabulous. Did I just say fantabulous? I'm sorry. Fantastic shot. 217. Almost like no wind, so let's put a little spin into it, and I'm gonna hit it straight at it because I think even with the perfect, it's gonna come back down, and with the fast, I don't want it to be in the drink or in the sand. I'm playing this a little bit on the short side, and we are still in the sand. Yardage is nice, but that's bad. That's the second time we've been in this place, so. That is the second time we've been on this particular place, so we can't be too happy about it. But I think with the lob wedge into that, it's gonna wanna roll a little bit. And it did wanna roll, so good read again. Gotta make sure we cash this in now. Honestly, breaking quite a bit, so have to be courageous with this shot. Can't be hitting it too low. Beautiful. Okay, so mistempo into the sand there, very dangerous, but the fact that the splash comes out perfect and almost rolls up to the hole is a good saving grace there. Here we are trying to do our classic drive, hugging the tree and then bouncing right. So here with the Z Kolbster-esque shapeage to get out of the tree and big bounce right. Keep rolling, don't go to the ditch. And we got to the ditch. So didn't quite get the bounce that we needed. So lie is now quite dangerous. But for some reason it shows that it's not really breaking left to right. It's just a up and down lie. Which of course in this case is not honestly the worst. So we're gonna add just a little bit yardage to it because I think that uphill lie will play, and then put a good amount of backspin into it. Try to hit this very, very close to the hole. Have it check up and die. We have qualified. Doesn't get any better than that. If I take that shot there 1,000 times, the golf shot is never better than that. So boom, boom. That was Charles Boyle's-esque. Succulent. Good stuff. And then we get to go to this fiver. So here again, nothing but danger, danger, danger. So be on the left side, be on the left side, be on the left side. Be on the left side, be on the left side. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's one of those days. It's one of those days, boys and girls. It's just one of those days where it just seems to work. This is too fast, but it should come back down right. It's gonna stop, but it should come right from the original bounce. That's not great, but it was definitely too fast. It was definitely too fast. I was a little anxious for it, honestly. So I tried to work through the nerves by taking it a little faster, but I should have actually done the other way and take a breather there. Now we just gotta make sure we don't do anything stupid here.
Pain.
We don't complain about tapping birdies here. We don't complain about tapping birdies here, but I honestly thought that is in. I am not going to even pretend I'm not upset because I missed my tempo going in. But as the way the ball is traversing towards the hole, I think sometimes it's in. Okay, here again, the ready for the football field goal. So just straight at it. Hopefully like 122. 124. Boom. Okay, come on, laddie. Even Laddie Ladderson is hyping it up here. Okay, laddie, take your audience. Even Laddie Ladderson is hyping it up here. That's what you love to see. Okay. So break both ways. Foot bean gonna push it left, and then it's gonna start. It's gonna keep left all this time. So I just have to trust the break, even though there's not a lot in the middle. I just have to trust that there is.
Oh no.
Swing plane. Swing plane pushed it left, so looked in my screen, looked in, but I think the swing plane push makes it so that it's somehow not dropping. I don't really know why, but I feel like it has to do with the swing plane, because the swing plane was grandly ugly there. So hand up, dropped stroke there because of my swing plane in the putt. Even in the most sweetest, the bestest approach shot you can put in, you still have to finish the job. So right then and there, I was not ready to put it in. My brain somehow, I got into my own head by saying it's gonna miss high, it's gonna miss high, and then I pushed it left and it missed low. So this should stay. I'm really hoping it bops a little bit left and doesn't stay on this uphill. Beautiful. Go on, son. Give me the flatty flat there. I think that's going to be enjoyable. Big left to right though. Big left to right. So perfect for our original stock lobbing wedge. Go in. Dunk. What a beaut. A little bit long, but has to be said that an absolute beaut from that sort of a sideways-esque lie there, horror lie there. We have to be happy with that. And again here, 2 yards, 2 inches down on a 9-inch putt, so has to be taken seriously, the downhill. And bottom of the cup. Okay. Last little horror story here. So you're not ever more between clubs than right now, right here. So we're just going to have to hit a absolute wonder shot.
And that's the truth, with some cheese on it.
Stay up. Stay up. I will take that. That's again too much to the left with the swing plane. So I will accept that. Result, I will accept. I'm not too happy again about the tempo, or more about the plane. But this hole does put the fear of entities in me for sure. Now we just gotta be careful here that nothing bad can happen. But the ball has to travel to the hole. Wow. Almost drained it too. So a tap-in par on our excruciating par 3, where we are exactly between clubs. Short is bad, long is bad, left is bad, right is bad. The only thing that's good is a perfect shot. So ours is far from a perfect shot. Ours is very, very far from a perfect shot there. So as such, we can't expect much. Here, we are just going to hold our breath. Hit it here. Hopefully this lands or stops around 320, 330. This would be our desired range. We don't really get the 331, but I think with this, we still should be able to stretch this all the way there. So a stock 3 wood, the lie is playing ugly right, and it's ugly playing to my mouth. So this is probably not going to get more than 245, but even if it gets 245 here, it's good. So I'm going to be a little bit more to the right than I normally would. And it does. So with that slow, we end up on this rough here, which is not the worst place to be at. Of course, we are unhappy that we hit it slow, so we are not putting for an eagle, but we are not also on the disaster rough. Gotta understand that this is not going to spin that much. So into that downhill, it's actually going to want to roll quite a bit. And it's already quite a lot uphill, so we gotta be careful here. We gotta hit a good shot. Up. Para. Decent. Not the greatest. Not the greatest, but 100% decent. Turned out to be quite tough, honestly. Awesome sauce. Very tight. Come on. One more for the children. One more for the culture. One more for the culture. We are minus 12 going into the 18th. So that is to say we are playing on a decent way. So here again, I'm aiming right because I'm not interested in that lake. I'm not interested in the lake at all, so we are just gonna make sure we stay on this right side. And even if we go on the right side rough there, that's fine. Then we're just gonna come out and we're gonna play for par. But from that lake on the left, your situations are less than ideal. But now we can 100% try to approach this. So it's gonna be just a knot here to the wind. But as you can see, if we can get it somewhere here, it should roll all the way. So good little douche here, and we should be close for a attempt. Well, it doesn't get much better than that. And as said, this red is gonna help us push it left towards the hole. It should come down very nicely. I don't think if I'm ever gonna get a better shot than that. We said that we're gonna hit it to the left as a safeguard to kick it towards the hole. And we have definitely qualified for a 7-footer attempt here. Beads are moving though. And it is also a downhiller, so we are not guaranteed anything here, but we have a very good opportunity. And the opportunity has been used to our benefit. Boom! Minus 13 round 3. Incredible to shoot a 59 there, Laddie Laddersons. Absolutely incredible to shoot a minus 13 there to push us tied 6th on the leaderboard. Very cool and powerful playing there. Wow. So 1 eagle, no bogsters, 11 birdies. We put that round 3 into the basket. That's for damn sure.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And that is going to give us a very good opportunity to battle for the placing that we wanted somewhere around the 20th. Oh boy, everything to play for tomorrow on round 4. Thank you guys so much for watching here on round 4. And I will see you tomorrow for the next episode in this TGC series. Peace!